Hey guys, how you doing? Bringer here. Got my Tier 4 Top 5 anti-aircraft ship list completed for you guys. So let's get into it here. Just want to remind you guys, like the last video, when we're talking about the ranges on these anti-air guns, imagine 3 circles around your ship, with short-range anti-air guns being anything up to a 25 millimeter, medium-range anti-air guns being 26 to 85 mil, and then anything over 85 millimeter is considered long range circle around your ship of any aircraft fire. So let's keep that in mind. Stick around towards the end for a couple bonus ships besides the +5 or the top 5. Number 5 is going to be Emil. It was a toss up between a few ships. I'll give you the reason why I picked Emil. Has a catapult fighter. It's a very fast ship, very maneuverable. And its armament, if we have a looky-loo here, where are we at? There's some of them there. The has 14 single-barrel 20 millimeter short-range guns placed all over the ship. There's like one there, and they're just sprinkled all over the ship. 14 of them. Then it has 2 dual-barrel 40 mil medium-range guns, which are these bad boys here on top of the main guns. And then it's going to have 2 quad 40 mils sitting on the back here, offset of each other. And then below that, it's going to have, what is this? That's not the right size. 2 90 millimeter long range guns with explosive damage. You can see the one right there and the other one right here. So mixed with its anti-aircraft fire, it has quite a few. It's got 4 aft-facing guns, actually 5. Most of its anti-aircraft fire is based towards the back, scooting away. The speed of the ship and then the extra ability to launch a fighter is what puts this ship at number 5, in my opinion. And just comparing it to all the other ships at Tier 4, I feel like this is a good choice for number 5. Okay. Moving on to ship number 4. We got the Emerald. I picked the Emerald because it has heel sonar, but the big thing here is it has smoke or fighter. Now it's going to be up to you which one you want to use. The fighter is going to give you even more anti-air capability. The smoke screen is going to give you the ability to give you and a battleship some cover from planes, just hide yourself, which is going to keep you alive longer and shooting more planes down in the long run. So that choice is going to be up to you. This one's flexible with that. Her armament, anti-air guns, she has 6 single-barrel 20 millimeter short-range guns sprinkled around the ship. I think most of them are, yeah, one's right there, dead center next to the smokestack. And the other singles are somewhere here. It's hard to find all the guns on these ships sometimes. I know there's 6 of them because, yeah, there's 2 of them on the front there, and I think the back? Yeah, the very back. There they are. What else does she have? She has 6 dual-barreled 20 mils, which is right there. 1, 2, and then 3. She also has 2 quad 40 mils, which are these bad boys right here in the middle between the smokestacks. And she's got 3 single-barreled 102s shooting out at long range. And that's these 2 guns here that don't have a shielding around them. There's 2 here, and then there's 1 between the 2 main guns back here. This shoots explosive damage, flak fire at the planes. So that's number 4 on the list. Solid ship, flexible with the smoke or the plane, for giving that anti-aircraft fire and the smoke consumable to hide your targets if planes are coming at you. So that's my choice for number 4. We're going to move on to number 3 here on the list. If you guys are liking these videos, you're enjoying them, having a good old time watching them, slap that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment on the video. Let me know if you agree with the ships I pick. And I'll be making my tier 5 list soon. I'm doing the low tier ships first because the test for the carriers are it's going to be the low tier carriers, so that's why I'm giving you guys these low tiers first. All right, number 3 on the list is going to be Monty. Why Monty? Kind of the same reasons as Leander, except she has catapult fighter, and you don't have to sacrifice the smoke. You get your rolling smoke with it. So you got smoke and your fighter. That's going to help you against plane attacks and whatnot. Armament. She's got 10 single barrel 20mm short range guns sprinkled around the ship. You can see some there up on the top deck, and 2 right here between the life rafts. 2 more right there behind the rear smokestack. And then none back there. She has 4 dual-barreled 37mm medium-range guns. Those are right here, center of the ship. 2 on each flank. And then her big guns, like the other Italian cruiser, are the 3 dual-barreled 100 mils, which are gathered together back here. You get the 1, 2, and then the 3rd one here. And these are going to be shooting that explosive flak fire up into the air. So this ship here, I put it at number 3 because it can use the smoke at the same time as using the fighter. It's a maneuverable ship. It's got good speed, and it has a good anti-air capabilities. Moving on. Number 2 on the list. Number 1 and number 2 were pretty close. I had number 2 at number 1 at first, and then I switched it. I changed my mind because of the ranges. So number 2 on the list is going to be a battleship Kaiser for the Germans. Oh, that is a tier 3. I meant Konig. My bad. Konig. Alright, so Konig does not get planes. She does have this ability here. The enhanced secondary targeting. This is going to help with some of your anti-aircraft guns. Your big ones, not the small ones. So we'll get into that. Hitting the wrong buttons like a galah. Okay, Konig's got 6 single barrel 20 mils. You can see that's not them there. There's one there above the engine module thing on the bottom. There's one up. The other 2 are right there on the rear smokestack, 2nd floor, above the 88. Or the 105 actually. And then it's got 2 quad 20 millimeters, one on each of the turrets. Rear turret here, front turret, that's a quad 20, and that is shooting at short range also. And then it's got 8 dual 37 millimeter shooting out at medium range. And you can see one right here above the engine module on the bottom of the screen. Another one right here above the engine module. How many are we supposed to have? 8 of these. 2 here, and I believe the front of the ship possibly. Yep, right here, right on the outside. So she's got a good blanket of anti-aircraft fire, and then her big guns are the 4 dual-barreled 105s. These big boys here above the life raft, next to the smokestack. And those are shooting with the flak fire explosive damage out at long range. So that gives this ship 4 types of anti-aircraft armament. So you got short range, medium range, long range cover, which is going to give this ship very good capability of defending itself against planes. Something we don't know. Are we going to get new commanders? Is there going to be new perks to boost our anti-aircraft fire? Is there going to be new equipment for the ships to boost the anti-aircraft fire? This stuff we're going to have to see. I'm thinking so. Alright, so number 1 on my list, and like another thing, like the cruiser consumable is those 3 cruisers I gave you on this list might be even better if they get that boosted anti-aircraft fire ability that they can use, a consumable. So if they get that, they're going to be even stronger, those 3 cruisers. Alright, number 1 on the list, Iron Duke. Iron Dookie. She's just a good ship. She doesn't have a plane or nothing. She has the secondary ability, which would help a little bit with her bigger anti-aircraft dual-purpose guns. What am I doing? And click in, you wanker. There you go. She's got 4 quad 12.7 mil guns. Just got to find them. There they are. 2 right there behind the rear rangefinder. Below the flag there. There's 2 of them there. The guns are stacked up in a line. And then the other one, I believe, yeah, it's right here somewhere. Am I blind? Right here on the deck. Next to the main gun. So we got 4 of those. And then it's got 4 quad 40 mils. And that is the bigger ones that we looked at right here on the tower. You can kind of see it there. Just behind the conning tower. Behind it and down a little bit. You got 4 of those bad boys. Then it's got 2 8-barreled 40 mils. One sitting on top of the main gun here in the front. Another one sitting on top of the main gun back here. Now stuff like that is going to get roasted pretty quickly if you start getting spammed VG fire. So you're going to have to take into account for all that. We're just going over, base, unburnt up ship stats here. And then her big boy guns are the 4. These 2 right here. 102 millimeter guns shooting out at long range. These ones were shooting at medium range. I forgot to say that. The 8 barrels. But yeah, these 4 dual barreled 102s are shooting out with the flak fire explosive damage also. And that's going to be that secondary armament there. The 4 double 102s, firing range 4.7, blah blah blah, HE shell damage. That's actually dual purpose gun, anti-aircraft gun. So that's the list, guys. I gave you the reasons why I picked my ships, especially the cruisers. The cruisers are going to be very versatile. You know, they're probably not going to get hammered as fast as a battleship is and lose all their anti-aircraft guns, especially the smoked ones. So again, the list. Number 5 was Emil. Number 4 was Emerald. Number 3 was Monty. Number 2 was Konig. Number 1, Iron Duke. Now some honorable mentions. For tier 4 is going to be, I want to talk about a couple destroyers that really stuck out above the rest. T-22 and Farragut. Now the thing about these two ships, their main guns, if you look at their main guns, can point straight up in the air, and these are actually classified as dual purpose guns and classified under their anti-air gun list. So I think you might be able to manually fire this ship's guns and Farragut's guns. Farragut has the same thing going on, dual purpose main battery. And then on top of that, as you can see here, the T-22 has a pretty good armament of other anti-aircraft guns on it. So for tier 5, the best two destroyers that are going to be able to handle themselves against some planes is going to be T-22 and the Farragut. Let's have a look at Farragut real quick. I'll show you what I mean about the guns. You see, Farragut's has a little tarp above these two here, but if you look at the back guns, these things have free range to be rotated up into the air. That one, and then these two. And then Farragut does have other anti-aircraft guns sprinkled around the ship, so there's a couple there in front of the conning tower. I think T-22 is slightly better armed. I think she's probably the best anti-air tier 4 destroyer, in my opinion. I didn't look at any premium ships for this list. I'm going to make separate videos for premium ships. You guys leave comments. Let me know what premium ships you guys think are going to be good tier 4s. And yeah, that's about it. What else? Anything else we wanted to talk about? Did our top 5. We did our top 2. I appreciate you guys for watching the video because you were awesome. Hopefully this video sounds better than the last one. I'm using my better mic for this video so it doesn't sound like crap. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you enjoyed it, if you like what I'm doing here with these videos, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. I already said it, but I'm saying it again so you do it. 87% of my current watchers aren't subscribed to the channel. Let's fix that, boys. See you in the next video.